Good morning everyone, we are the group 3 and today you will see our experiment entitled Crystallization and Sublimation of Organic Compounds. And to be guided, we will follow the procedure that our professor prepared for us. First in our procedure, we have crystallization. And to officially start our experiment, we prepare the materials and apparatuses that we will going to use in this experiment. To start our first procedure, in a beaker, we mix 2 grams of benzoic acid and 10 ml of distilled water. And after that, we boil the mixture gently for 5 minutes. After a few minutes of boiling, we replace the water lost because of evaporation. And after 5 minutes of boiling, we filter the solution while it's still hot using a short steam funnel into test tube immersed in cold water. As from what we observed, crystals obtained after the filtration typically purer than the original sample. And that is all for our first procedure, which is crystallization. And now let us move on to our next procedure, which is sublimation. To start this experiment, in a mortar, we grind thoroughly 1 gram of benzoic acid and 0.5 gram of sodium sulfate. And after that, we transfer the mixture into evaporating dish and cover fully the mouth of the beaker with a circular clean paper extending down over the edge of the dish to avoid escape of the vapor, and prick many holes around the center of the paper. Next, we plug in a thin layer of cotton into the tip of the panel stem and invert it over the evaporating dish covered by the paper. We heat up the whole setup gently with a low fire. The pure compound will collect on the upper surface of the paper on the walls of the panel. Continue heating gently until no more vaporization takes place. After that, we remove the fire and cool up the setup, taking care not to open or remove the panel while it's still hot to avoid escape of uncondensed vapor. After cooling down the setup, we remove the panel to collect the crystals or sublimate from the paper from the panel. After that, we get a pinch of sublimate or crystals and place it in a small test tube and add 2 ml of hot water and add 3 drops of barium chloride solution. Next, we also get a pinch of residue left in evaporating dish and transfer it to a test tube. And we add 2 ml hot water and stir it to dissolve and add 3 drops of barium chloride solution. Based on the results, if we compare the two, sublimate presence of white precipitate, barium chloride indicates the presence of sulfate ions. While residue left in the dish, no white precipitate formed, means absence of sulfate ions. And that's all for our experiment. Thank you for watching.